Hello there, and welcome to another Star Wars info video. Today we focus on the Lightsaber Styles series, where we break down the 7 lightsaber styles as well as additional variants of lightsaber combat. Form 3, Soresu. Soresu was developed at a time prior to and during the Clone Wars. Evolving from the Form 1 Blast Deflect training, Soresu relied on tight blade work and subtle dodges to provide maximum defensive coverage, minimizing exposure to ranged weaponry. Over time, Soresu transcended this basic origin and came to be considered the ultimate expression of non-aggressive Jedi philosophy. Like Form 2 Makashi, Soresu relied on conservative motion and energy efficiency, keeping up constant blade movement to build up momentum and minimize energy expenditure. Form 3 focused on strong defensive technique to essentially outlast an opponent, waiting until they began making mistakes due to frustration or fatigue, before taking advantage of these lapses and countering. Despite its effectiveness, Soresu was heavily criticized for its lack of offensive capabilities, as it facilitated survival rather than victory. Truly focused masters of Soresu were extremely formidable due to their defensive technique, effective against both blasters and lightsabers. One of the greatest users of Soresu in the Star Wars universe is none other than Mr. Hello There himself, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan originally was specialized in Form 4, trained in the form by his master Qui-Gon Jinn. However, upon witnessing his master's death due to Form 4's lack of defensive capabilities, Obi-Wan decided to switch his focus to Soresu in order to eliminate this weakness in his own technique. And over the course of the Clone Wars, Kenobi continued to develop his skills. His blast deflection technique advanced to the point where Kenobi could walk through a battlefield unscathed from blaster fire. Obi-Wan's skills as a lightsaber duelist also improved considerably, developed by thousands of hours in lightsaber sparring with Anakin Skywalker and others. Additionally, this skill was further developed by numerous encounters with enemy duelists, such as General Grievous, Asajj Ventress, and even Dooku himself. In his final duel with Grievous, Kenobi provided one of his purest demonstrations of Soresu. His intricate patterns of blocks and parries moved just fast enough to subtly interfere with Grievous's multiple attacks. This allowed Kenobi to sever multiple of the general's hands prior to utilizing alternative means to defeating Grievous. Another example of Soresu's prowess was Kenobi's duel with Darth Vader on Mustafar, as his Form 3 mastery perfectly countered Vader's angry Form 5. Kenobi simply deflected and blocked Darth Vader's relentless assault, and returning counterblows to disrupt Vader's attack, all the while guiding the battle to a location of his choice before finally dismembering the hapless and enraged Sith Lord when Vader's defenses lapsed, while Kenobi held a tactical advantage. Soresu's biggest flaw is when dueling an opponent who has the patience and skill to not make the mistakes which Soresu is designed to create. A prime example of this flaw is Kenobi's 2 cinematic duels with Count Dooku. Dooku's Form 2 was so level-headed and precise that he was able to exploit the tiny gaps in Obi-Wan's defenses. In both battles, Dooku was able to wound and incapacitate Kenobi by utilizing both the Force and Makashi's quick strike capabilities. We see this flaw again in Kenobi's final duel with Vader aboard the Death Star. Unlike Mustafar, Vader maintained a cautious, controlled offense instead of a reckless onslaught. For this reason, Kenobi was unable to find or create openings to exploit. As a result of Vader's alterations to approach and technique, along with Kenobi's own advanced age, led to Obi-Wan tiring quickly. Kenobi knew there was no victory to be had, thus leading to him sacrificing his life as to best serve as a distraction for the others to escape. In closing, Form 3 Soresu is the paragon of defense amongst the lightsaber styles. A master of the form can control the battlefield while frustrating and tiring opponents to the point of making dire mistakes. I hope you enjoyed this installment of the Lightsaber Styles series. Leave a comment about your favorite lightsaber style or future videos you'd like to see. For more videos on Star Wars, lightsaber combat, theories and commentary, force push that subscribe button, like the video if the dark side tempts you, and remember the Force will be with you always.